In this release of SAP Lumira, enhancements have been introduced to improve data acquisition. For SAP BW sources, more support has been added to allow users to preserve the hierarchy for key figure structures and dimension structures. For SAP HANA online and offline sources, users are now able to edit prompt values on refresh. Performance improvements have also been implemented for the SAP Universe Query Panel connection type. The data blending feature in the Visualize room has been improved in a number of ways. When users link datasets, the link dimension no longer needs to be included in the result set and displayed in the visualization. Users can also take advantage of help features, such as sample data for each dimension, which displays when the cursor is hovered over the object, and the light bulb icon, which suggests dimensions with matching values in the secondary dataset, and calculates the percentage of matches between the two datasets. Finally, users can adjust how measures are calculated in blended visualizations by adjusting the Calculate Total As setting in the shelf for the measure. In the Visualize room, users can also now create custom calculations using a combination of predefined functions, measures, dimensions, and other calculations. Note that the calculation is based on the result set of the visualization itself, so only objects that are included in the visualization are available. Assistance is provided in selecting the appropriate function and validating the syntax of the formula. And once the custom calculation has been created, users can manage it or change the formatting for it from the Calculations drop-down list in the toolbar or using the token. Users can add reference lines to charts to show fixed values, post-aggregation averages of data points, or dates for the line chart for date time series only. This feature is available on most bar and column charts, all line charts, and the scatterplot and bubble charts. Formatting options include line style, weight, and color, plus the ability to define a label. A dialog is also available to help users manage multiple reference lines. For the heat map, tree map, tag cloud, and geomap, there are now more options for adjusting the colors used to represent measures. Users can define a range of between 2 and 9 colors, edit the thresholds that divide colors, reverse the order, and generate a range of colors based on a selected value. In addition, the classic traffic light palette has been added as a preset option. Conditional formatting has been extended to the stacked bar and column, Marimekko, donut, scatter, and bubble charts. In the Cross tab, users can add totals for both columns and rows, as well as to all levels of a hierarchy, anchor the grand total so that it remains visible while scrolling, and reorder multiple totals. Note that the feature can be launched from the tokens in the chart builder or from the calculations list in the toolbar. Users can also adjust the size of both columns and rows by clicking and dragging the cell boundaries, or by opening the Set Size Properties dialog, where the standard width and height of rows and columns can be set. There are also options that enable users to return to the default size properties by selecting the checkbox, and to preview the changes made without closing the dialog. If the height of a row allows, word wrapping is automatically applied. Note that discrete parts of the crosstab can also now be adjusted when the crosstab is added to a story in the Compose room. Additional improvements have been introduced regarding story page sizing and layout. Users now have explicit control on the page size, which is no longer limited by screen resolution, and can choose whether or not to lock the aspect ratio. This allows users to preserve the design of the page on different screens. Users also have more control over zooming and scrolling at view time. In addition, chart legends can be further customized, with new options for adjusting height and width and applying word wrapping. And chart axis labels can be rotated on column charts. When applying a filter in the Compose room, users are now presented with the same filter dialog available in the other rooms. The dialog can be relaunched from the token created for the filter. New operators for greater than or equal, less than or equal, and not equal are also available. For situations where a story contains visualizations based on different datasets, users can create dataset filter links that work in a similar way to data blending in the Visualize room. A link is created based on a shared column, which allows both visualizations to be filtered at the same time. Note that the shared column does not need to be in the visualizations themselves, just in the underlying datasets. An API is available that enables users to create custom property settings for extension charts in the Compose room. Chart extension support has also been added so that extension charts can reuse existing filter, exclude, and drill interactions. Esri ARGGIS online base maps can be accessed without an account. Note that this is also available in SAP Lumira Server for Teams and SAP Lumira Server for BI Platform. When saving a document that contains data from SAP BW Offline, SAP HANA Offline, or Universe sources to SAP Lumira Server for Teams or SAP Lumira Server for BI Platform, a new option enables users to save the document without data. When the document opens, the data automatically refreshes, with the user's rights determining which values display. In SAP Lumira Server for Teams and SAP Lumira Server for BI Platform, users can apply filters or drill into data to change an existing story, and then save that view of the data as a bookmark. Personal bookmarks can be seen only by the user who creates them, while global bookmarks can be used by anyone with access to the associated documents. Users can also set a specific view as the default, so that the view opens automatically when the document is opened. Defaults are user-specific. Note that bookmarks are available in viewer mode only. Stories that contain content based on data access and visualization extensions can now be properly rendered in SAP Lumira Server for Teams and SAP Lumira Server for BI Platform as a result of new configuration options. Administrators can install the same extensions used to build the stories on the server. For SAP Lumira Server for Teams, the setting is available under Configuration Options. For SAP Lumira Server for BI Platform, in the Central Management Console under Applications, SAP Lumira, Extensions. Opendoc Support has also been added to SAP Lumira Server for Teams and SAP Lumira Server for BI Platform, enabling users to create direct links to SAP Lumira documents and content. Supported parameters include authentication, document ID and name, story name, refresh and open, and page number and name. Support has also been added in SAP Lumira Server for BI Platform for HANA SPS 10, Teradata 14.1 and 15.0, Oracle 12c, and MySQL 5.0 data sources, and auditing has been enabled. And finally, content published to SAP Lumira Server for BI Platform, installed on BI 4.1 SP4 or later, can now be surfaced on SAP BI Mobile. Support is available for gestures, view and refresh, scheduling, prompts, limited Opendoc functionality, and Esri base maps. In this release, only iOS tablets can display content. Thanks for watching.